I don't know.
Like, this crazy.
They
about to get an F plus for this. I mean, F minus, because the only pluses you get is you do good in school. You not doing good right now, program. You about to get left and divorced.
Y'all see her? This how she get.
Sure do. I sure do. Hello. Cause you're not playing with no business. This is a business, honey. We don't have time.
Oh my God. I can't. Just call me JV. What's up? What's up? Okay, y'all. So now that we back up and rolling, kinda, we finna see if it's gonna mess up again. But yeah, Brains and Beauty times 2. We back on the other platforms. Sorry, guys. It went out and we had to get it back going. Sorry, but we are back. It's episode 116, and we finna continue with these topics, honey. Continue with the topics. All right.
Upset. You hear me?
All right. So the first topic for those who missed the first topic was about the Texas governor officially passing the abortion or signing into action the abortion bill in Texas.
Right.
And then we just had a little side table conversation during this little hiccup, but we back at it and we on to topic number 2. What's up, EDK Jr.? What's going on?
Hey there. So shout out to everybody coming back in from Facebook, everybody coming back in from Twitter, everybody coming back in from YouTube, everybody coming back in from Twitch. Sorry about that, y'all. We had a whole almost 5 minutes without y'all. And so anyway, we're gonna continue moving forward.
What's up, Mr. Convoz?
And I don't even know how this gonna go for the podcast.
Rocky G said, "Oh, we back."
It didn't save.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna. This is our disclaimer.
Yeah.
This podcast intro is not how it should have been, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it moving for tonight.
Sorry, guys.
So all the podcast family, they ain't gonna like it, but hey, that's why y'all love us, because we keep it real
all the way.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to start with what's up, Benji in the building? Mr. Conweezy in the building. Man, y'all, Benji be having all of my videos looking fly. You feel me? I cannot wait for this next video, man. Ooh, wait till I get these details right. But anyway, my first question for tonight is, what's the best parts about yourself while you're dating? Or what's the best parts about yourself while you're married? And what's the worst parts about yourself while you're married? And what's the worst parts about yourself when you're dating?
Okay, best and worst parts of yourself when you're in a relationship.
What is the best and worst parts about yourself if you're dating or married?
Okay.
What is the best and the worst parts about yourself while you are dating if you're single, and if you're married, Shayla, because you're married, give us a tea.
Okay. Best.
I need a piece of paper for this.
Okay. I really gotta think. Like, this is a really thinking question.
Is it?
It is.
So let's start with what's the worst parts of ourselves, and we'll get into. We're going to end it on a positive note.
Okay, worst part
about being married to Shayla.
I can be very, very stubborn.
Okay.
Very.
Okay.
And a lot of the times I'm no, I got it. I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I don't need you to get it. I'm good. I got this. I've gotten better. Hopefully. I don't know. Bae, I think he's still working right now, so he can't respond or back me on this one or not. But yeah, I definitely think I'm stubborn at times. I can have a very slick mouth at times too. Or I'm very sarcastic at times too. And I be thinking I'm being funny, and he don't be taking it like I'm being. I'm like, I really thought I was being funny.
No, man.
And he didn't take it that way. So I've had to check that a little bit. Okay. But yeah, I would say those are the probably your worst. And qualities I need to improve on.
Okay.
Or improve upon, which I am currently improving, I think, anyway. And my best quality as a wife?
As a wife.
Best quality
as a wife and a partner.
I mean, I feel like I'm super supportive.
Okay.
I'm a ride with you. Period.
Yeah, you do. I'm
a stick beside him. That's that's your girl. That's definitely me. I'm a stick beside you. If I love you to death, and I love that man to death. You hear me?
I know that's right.
I'm a stick beside him through thick and thin. Anytime anything has ever happened in our relationship, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Like I've been there. And I'm gonna continue to be there because remember, bae, whenever you watch this, I got the papers on that. So yeah. But yeah, I think I'm super supportive. I'm gonna do what I can for you whenever I can. I'm a very giving person.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm all about family, and I think that those are my best wifely qualities.
That's dope.
Yeah. All right, girl. Let's all turn our focus to the dater over here. So, Miss Miami, okay? What is your worst quality as a girlfriend, honey? What is your worst quality?
I need a paper. You hit me. I'm
okay. Well, sum it up. You have summary. Sum it up.
The worst parts. Wait, as dating or a girlfriend? That's different.
Well, okay.
What?
No, because I answered another one. No. As a girlfriend, what was your worst qualities?
So I haven't been a girlfriend in so long, but I think my worst quality is being somebody's girlfriend. It is
y'all see how my head is completely turned off. I want to hear every bit of this. Every bit.
Hello.
It's on.
Okay, tonight I'm drinking Zephyr Hills water.
Oh Lord, girl, you see?
Okay, my worst quality, I think, about me being a girlfriend. I'm definitely sarcastic like you. I could get real snappy at times, even though it's coming from a good place.
Why we always say that? I can be real snappy, but it's coming from a good place, though.
From a good place because either I'm trying to inform you how to love me better, or I'm trying to inform you of something that you don't see and you're not listening, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's something I'm trying to explain and you're not listening. You know what I mean? So I could get a little snappy, but I always pull back. And like I said, I haven't been a girlfriend in a very long time, so I can't really say. You know what I mean?
Okay.
However, I
know there are snappy. Okay, explain snappy.
Drill talk say bossy. Y'all gotta relax. First of all, I am not all of these things.
Okay, so explain to them what's snappy. Explain what you mean by snappy, because I know Dave kind of got a different version of what snappy is. So what's snappy?
Okay, snappy is me. Okay, you're not listening to me, and I have to tell you like. This is how I feel right now. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not filtering it. This is it, and this is it.
That's it.
And you have to take the plate that I give and figure out what you want to do with it.
Ooh, but at least you know. The face sold it. That was snappy right there. Just in case y'all didn't catch it. Okay. The face after, snappy.
But at least you know how I felt. Like, I don't like to hide my feelings from nobody. I want to let you know.
You definitely don't.
You know, I feel like I don't want to be fake and phony. You know what I mean? So
no, I feel you.
That's the thing about myself, because there is a fine line between thinking I'm fake and phony versus, you know, compromising a little bit as well. I understand there's a fine line between that, but at the same time, if I don't tell you how I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself. So when I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself, when I'm harming myself, I cannot harm myself. So I'm going to tell you how I feel in the moment. Okay. And everybody is different when they're going through things. Some people like to cool off and wait. I will cool off. Let's handle it right now. At this moment, because tomorrow ain't promised. So let's do it right now at this moment. And this is I like to hash it out in the midst of it all.
Okay, Trill Talk TV says, Is she MJB on Power?
I don't know what that is.
She has no clue. She doesn't. She's not a TV watcher, y'all. So
Yeah,
she don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, she has a slight bit because I am a TV watcher. She has a slight bit of MJB on Power in her.
And that comes off as being snappy. But again, I'd rather be able. I feel better knowing I have let you hear everything I have to say about whatever is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I'm supposed to breathe and walk away and come back in 10 minutes. Nah. This how I feel right now. Right now, you're going to get my raw emotions. This how I feel. And it may be a little bit of that. But at least you know how I feel. And then when I'm done, I'm done. You know what I mean? It ain't no waking up tomorrow morning, let's deal with it. No, sir. Because by tomorrow, I'm going to feel some type of way. And I'm going to feel like you don't really care about how I feel in my emotions. So that's the worst part about me.
Okay.
Is that I deal with it right now. I don't care how you deal with things. Listen to what I got to say.
That is Miss Miami, y'all. Okay. Best part of Miss Miami dating.
The best part.
Or in a relationship. What is your best quality?
Okay. So the best part about dating me. Oh, God. The best part. They talking about, oh, boy. Listen. I was told when I was growing up, I was told you tell somebody how you feel. You don't sugarcoat it. You don't hide it. You don't put it under the rug because after a while, the rug becomes a mountain, and that mountain you're gonna always fall and stumble over. So I'm not walking across no mountains and cross no eggshells in my relationship. I'm not walking across no cuts of glass. I ain't doing that, baby. We supposed to be together. Like if you can't handle the heat that you probably have helped flame.
Oh,
we got an issue.
Oh, she's got the heat reference. Okay.
Anyway, back to what I said.
Robin G said, "What's wrong with that? We not mind readers. See, y'all say that. What's wrong with that? That's what y'all say.
And y'all not mind readers, but when somebody
when we give it to y'all the way we want to give it to y'all, the way it just comes out.
Yeah.
Because how we feel at that moment.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be real understanding. So I can't say you can't really say what's wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't be really accepting it the way it comes off. But
no, I'm cool. So that's the worst thing that I can say. I guess that's worse, but to me, I think it's a positive thing because at least you know.
Okay.
The best thing about dating me is that
moment.
I am very supportive. I'm going to push you. I want to hear your dreams. I want to hear your goals. And I want to be there to help you kind of identify some areas on how to start that thing and how we can do this thing and how I can help you in whatever ways I can help. I'm going to help. You know what I mean? I'm there to show you as much love as I can that God has given me for you to a certain degree because you ain't no husband. You know what I mean? So because you're a boyfriend, you get the boyfriend up to the boyfriend quality. And then, I give just enough love, affection, and support to a certain degree. And, I think the goal for me is making sure, not at this time in my life now, making sure that he understands that that God has provided a woman to love him right. You know what I mean? That God has provided a woman to be there to support him. Not just in no business, like literally, mentally, emotionally, physically to a degree. Because, it ain't, you ain't the husband, so you can't give too much physically anything. But, to a degree. And the goal for me in when I get past girlfriend status as a wife is to, be the, I guess a rider is a quick little word to say, but really just be there for my man and just really try to show him the best I can, for him to pray every night and say, God, thank you for my wife. Like that's my goal. Like that's what I strive for. I want my man to pray to God and say, thank you, Lord. You know what I mean? And I hope it's vice versa. You know what I mean? So that's the goal. But outside of all, what you may have to get, you get more positives. You get 90% positive, God. But you're going to get that 10%, baby, because I got to let you know, because I have so much to give that I just don't want to be ran over, walked over, not being heard as if I have to be quiet and like a little mouse. Like I'm not a mouse. I'm far from a mouse. I'm not going to be hushy as my wife. I'm not going to keep my mouth closed. Like, there's a time and a place, yes. You know what I mean? Yes, he is still my man. He is still, you know what I mean, the husband of the thing. But at the same time, I know what I can give quality-wise. And for me to exchange that love that God has given me for him, I'm not going to just let you treat me any kind of way. Because now you're messing with the vessel that's supposed to be blessing you with love. So if you mess up the vessel, you beating up the vessel, not literally, but like if you messing up the vessel, baby, how the love is gonna come out right? It ain't gonna come out right. So if you want to pray at night and say, God, thank you for this wife, treat the vessel right. So when that 10% come out, you handle it, and then the rest is just bliss. You feel me? I mean, that's in my mind.
Wait.
What, Shay?
The rest is just bliss.
Listen, if I get to speak my mind in my relationship with my husband, no, for real. If I get to speak my mind with my husband, well, when I get to speak, when I get to speak my mind within my relationship with my husband, like, I think that's all I would like for him to do is like allow me to be, allow me to exist, allow me to be God, how God created me before I sit here and try to do all this compromising this and may have to bite my tongue here. Okay, whatever. But let me just be. And if you accept that and listen to me, and I listen to you because I'm a good listener. In fact, you can listen to me and I listen to you, baby. We gonna kill this thing. You feel me? And that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh God. Okay. What's up? What's up, Lisa? All right, y'all. So I would say her to sum up.
Tria?
What's up to sum up her best quality?
My best.
She is
quality.
A true team leader. Yes. When I talk, if you ever want somebody that you really got to go through some stuff with,
like I always say, he gonna be my Joy, and I'm gonna be the Pippin. You feel me? I'm gonna be Pippin and Rodney. Let him be Joy, and I'm gonna be the team, baby. I got this. You feel me? God, I coach. God is Phil. You know what I mean? Listen. So with all that you get, you know it got to come with a little something. So let me speak my mind, and you listen to me, and I'm gonna listen to you. And we gonna kill. We going to the championship every year.
But you know what?
At least the playoffs.
It's so important. It really, truly is important for you to really know, like, what your qualities are, good and bad. You have to know them, because if you're not aware of what they are, and again, sometimes your worst quality can actually be a quality that your partner admires or likes,
exactly,
or just what you think is worse. But
that's why you gotta be yourself.
Exactly, but you also know what you got to improve on and work on if you're aware of what they are. So again, I think we have very similar worst qualities.
We got them similar.
But I mean, again,
listen,
you gotta know, you gotta be able to truly be you. And I appreciate
can't be
that.
Myself.
Yeah.
If I cannot be myself in my relationship, it ain't gonna work. Cause I already feel some type of pride about me not being 100 and me not being authentic already. So if you try to shadow ban me in my me, not shadow ban, like the algorithm type of vibe, like I can't be in that, because now you trying to put on for whatever show. You trying to get validation from other people about our relationship, maybe about me. And if you can't let me thrive and exist in this way that God has designed this thing, baby, I don't want it. Keep it. And I mean it.
I don't want it. So, okay. So
because I know what I bring to the table. You feel me? Like, I know what I bring to the table. So I ain't finna just be getting treated any kind of way.
Amen. Boy,
or not even treated any kind of way. Not being able to be my authentic self, knowing I still have work to do with compromising.
But you have a man who can appreciate.
My man gonna be like, dang, at least she being real with me. At least she told me how she feel at the moment in the midst of this drama. Yeah. She told me. It may have came off a little harsh, but at least I know how she feel. He'll never be able to say, I never know how she feel, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely gonna do that now. You gonna do that. All right. Soldier Man used to say best of me. He's nice, loyal, caring, and loving. The worst of him is expressing my feelings. Okay, so the way that you express your feelings. Okay. Hey,
I like that.
I still like it because you know what it is.
Loyal.
Loyal. Oh, yeah.
Loyal.
Now,
baby.
one thing that you cannot, Look,
I don't play that.
Period.
When
Definitely
Bay is
loyalty
Bay,
is it. Yeah.
Bay is Bay. Can't no man even think about even. He could wink all day and be like, child.
Not sip. Okay, as she sips the water.
Cause you ain't got nothing on mine. If I make him mad, nobody ain't got nothing on him. You feel me? Ain't nobody coming in. Ain't nobody got even a slight chance here being opportunity. Cause the loyalty is on, and I expect the same thing from him. I want him to be able to shut it down quick. Cause baby, I shuts it down already now.
Yeah. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
I'm practicing already for him.
Yeah, you are. You doing your work. You doing your work. Mm-hmm. All right. What's up, Johnson?
Oh, they say we got an echo
again.
Dang. Hold on,
y'all. It's like always something.
It's either this one or this one. It's something.
It's always something.
Sojourner said, he said what happened to my elbow. Oh, I went to the water park for my nephew's birthday over the weekend, and I went down this one slide, and my reaction was to jerk, but I kept sliding. So when I was sliding down the thing, I got a big, let me show y'all. It's nice nasty. You could barely see it, but it was burning so bad. So anyway, I got to change the Band-Aid. So anyway, so that's what happened to my elbow since somebody asked and cared. You know, appreciate the care.
All right, they said still echo. Look, I don't know.
Do I have to come in and go out?
I don't think so.
So YouTube, I love you, Angie. Compromise. I have no problem with it. Long as she's committed. I need a woman that's willing to listen to me, not just be about her. I'm with that. Like, I'm a listen now. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I need for you to hear me too, though, because it ain't no one-way street. We a team. Like, if teams can't talk,
but why is that?
How we gonna win?
Why is that most women's complaint though? Is that they feel like they're not being heard?
Because I feel like some men want them to be quiet and just hush and not talk. Like, and again, that's our fault, because if we sit there and allow somebody to walk all over and tell us to mute it, and we mute it, we build up this stuff forever and ever and ever and never and ever and ever, and then you feel in 10 years somebody divorcing. You know what I mean? Because they just can't take it no more. You know what I mean? So I'm not with that. Like, you gotta know. You have to know what's going on with me.
Yeah.
And not just financially. It ain't, oh, we get to talk about finances. No, I emotionally feel like this right now, and you should be able to hear me out. Okay. Just as if we about to go crazy, broke or something like that. If we're gonna figure out the money, we should be able to figure out emotions. We should be able to figure out spirituality. We should be able to figure out a lot of stuff on our walk, and that's it. All right, so let's start with this team and leaders. And I already said a man is a man, and that's another thing. He has to know. He has to know he a man. He has to already know he a man, no matter if I'm there or not. He has to know. And if he doesn't, it ain't gonna work.
All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. All right, next topic is. Is it weird?
It's a delivery. I gotta work on the delivery too, Chaz. But go ahead.
Is it weird for your friends to still be friends with your ex when you're not?
Yes, that's weird. What you talking to them?
Okay. I'm saying that because
no,
scenario.
Not for me.
If obviously, okay, guys, when y'all are in a relationship with people, whatever, and maybe y'all been in a relationship for a long time, you've introduced them to family and your friends, and y'all hang out and y'all chill and blah blah blah. Now that relationship is over, but that person and your friend are still friends. They still hang out like they was hanging out before. They still chill like they was chilling before. Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Explain.
Nah, what you hanging out with my ex for? Like, I don't even vibe. Like, what are you hanging out with him for? Or, you know what I mean? Like, for what? What y'all talking about? Are you telling him my business? Because I don't know.
Oh God. Okay. Oh,
that's just for me. And not all breakups are bad. I just feel like, what's the point of you hanging around to my ex and I have to see you too? Like, that's just for me. Like any of my exes I could think of right now, why would y'all be hanging around them?
Oh,
why?
You already know.
I just don't get. Like, if you see them out and about, of course you say hey, hello, because you've been knowing them. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit different. But like, I remember at one point, I was in this crazy situation where the mother was contacting me when I was in a new relationship. You know what I mean? That is a little tricky because, one, you want to be respectful of her no matter who she is. But at the same time, you got to create the boundary like, hey, ma'am, I got a new mother-in-law I have to entertain.
Ma'am.
You know what I mean? I have a new, you know what I mean? I got new people. Like, we can't be like that no more because I got a new baby and he has his family. You know what I mean? So it got to be to a certain degree, and she has to respect that too. You know what I mean? So, but when it comes to my friends, girl, or sir.
Okay, so like, hi and bye and I saw you out is different than y'all physically going to hang.
Now, what I can say, like, in my past, my male friends, because of circles, used to be around exes, right?
Okay.
But I knew my male friends wasn't going to be sharing information. Well, I don't know, child. I know my female friends shouldn't be hanging around my exes. My male friends, and at this point moving forward in my life, I ain't going to have too many more male friends anyway. Like, that's being short. That's being cut. Like, they could be cool. Yeah. You feel me? But
Okay. Okay, so Jermaine.
But no, I just feel like, but why? You know what I mean? Unless they were friends before me.
Okay, well, I mean, okay.
So let's just say my ex, right? Because of circles in life and people are now just very connected. Let's just say my new boyfriend is part of a group of people that I kind of know. What he said?
He said, "I ain't saying hey," and then he put out a special emoji.
I know that's right, Chaz. Let's just say my new boyfriend is a part of a crew, right? And this crew is close to me as well. Just like they close to them. Maybe they thought we would be a great match. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. And now we break things off. Those people already had knew him, and I got introduced to them too along the way. So that's a little bit different. But just a random ex who ain't got no ties to nobody really, like they don't have no history, no nothing. Like for me, I feel like if they never had a history except because of me, they should not be together. But if they already had history without me even being there and without me being the girlfriend or the wife or whatever, that's different. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if they have history before me, I'm cool with them still being friends with them if I'm not with that person no more. I'm cool with that because that was your friend too. It wasn't just mine. But if it's just my man and nobody knew him until it was my man, no. What you need him for? It's other people you could have friends. It's so many people in the world.
Okay. EDK Jr. says, I agree because lines and boundaries can get blurry.
Yeah, they start asking about them all in your business. So how she, what she got going on? What she been saying? No.
All right, C Groove 620 on IG says understandable, but you can't control the relationship you created as a couple.
Again, I can't really speak on that. Only you can, because I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a marriage, so I can't really speak on that. Only you can.
I mean, I agree with John Satron. It can be weird.
Yeah,
it can be weird. It could definitely be weird, but it can be more weird depending on, like you said, people date friends often, and so your friends might be his friends before y'all. I mean, it's just it all depends on the specific situation. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people take it like too far. I feel like people take it too far sometimes with the, I don't even want you to talk to him. I don't even want you. What you was having a conversation with him for? Hold on, whoa, pimp.
That's different.
Relax, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
But hanging and we went to the club together and nah.
Or y'all went.
No.
Okay, if y'all at a barbecue and everybody just pull up, that's different.
That's different. Exactly.
Y'all at a barbecue and it just happens. Okay, cool. You went to a festival, boom. Everybody's sitting there talking and boom, you don't feel. Okay, cool. That's different again because there's history with other people outside of myself.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. But if the history is only with me, I just have a hard time
understanding why.
Like, why y'all gotta be cool. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be cool.
Okay.
If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't even know each other. But if y'all knew each other before me, that's different. That's just totally different. It's just totally different.
I don't know. I have a little bit of a different stance on that, and only because I really don't care, and I don't know. I know that
it depends on who the friend. Like, you talking about acquaintances or friends? Like
friends,
like friends.
Yeah, I mean acquaintances. I truly don't care.
Yeah,
but there is a degree of even in a friendship where I don't like really care. I feel like if you're my friend, you know how far you better not take that. That's it. So you can actually hang with them on a like a, you know, oh, we happen to, you know, he invited me to this because he told me before. But I don't have a problem with that.
No,
not really.
No, because hello. What an invite? Like, what do you mean?
I don't have a. I mean, I'm just saying I don't.
It's
have
not that
an issue with that.
It's just like, you my homie. Like, my ex is texting you, calling you to invite you. That's crazy to me. Like, that's crazy to me.
Okay, but it's crazy if I feel like if your relationship wasn't super, super long. If your relationship was like forever and y'all hung out all the time with those particular set of friends, it's not really surprising.
Only if there's mutual friends involved. If it ain't no mutual friends and all.
So you just mean one-on-one period.
Exes right now, not one of my exes should be texting Shayla talking about, hey Shay, let's go hang out on Sunday brunch.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's all I'm saying. And any of your exes should not be saying, hey Angie, let's go hang out, let's go to Sunday brunch. Sir, hello? First of all, Jay is in the building. And third, no.
Jay's in the building.
Chad say if we break up, we all break up.
I mean, again, I just have a different.
Unless there's mutual friends.
I just have a different take on it. I just feel like if you're really my friend, you know the boundary to not really cross like that. But if y'all just happen to chill like every once in a while, I don't really have a problem with that. I really don't care.
She don't care. She has no problem, but baby, I care and I have a problem because you're an associate at this point because you're not really my friend.
But you're supposed to know the friends who care, and that is the point. Like I know most of my friends care, so no, Shayla, you would never do that.
You just said you don't care whoever it is. You just don't care about the ex. It ain't about the ex. It's the simple fact that this Negro, I said it. I don't care what color he is or what race he is, whatever. We ain't together for a reason. You feel me? So if we not together for a reason, probably something he done did. It made me realize now I don't want him no more.
But friendships form in relationships.
And he ended up calling, talking about, hey, let's hang. I'm gonna look at you like, bro, like, didn't I just tell you everything about Buddy? Like, you think you're gonna be a friend with him? He couldn't even be a good boyfriend. He couldn't even be a good dude, a good man of me. And now you want to be a friend with him? Like, that's
that's whack. Y'all always telling me I'm too nice. So maybe that's part of that.
That's whack and that's corny to me.
I don't know. I just kind of I don't really.
I feel you.
Care because if you're not really my friend, you'll show yourself at that point, and then I'm done with you, and then we're all good, and then all of that was for a reason because I was supposed to be shown something. From in my mind, that's how I see it. But I know you are very, and most of my friends are very cutthroat. This is what it is, and that's it. Cut.
It is what it is, baby. And I'm too loyal. I'm just a loyal. That's just in my blood is just loyal. Like I can't help that. You feel me? Like loyalty is just in me. So when you cross loyalty, you cross yourself. And then loyalty is in my blood. So I'm always loyal to the end, like regardless. You know what I mean? No matter who it is. Like I just feel like loyalty is like the best thing to have. Like Chad said, ain't no hanging. Do this piece, bye, get out of here. Okay, so moving on. And I said it just like him too. Moving on.
Let's move on a positive before you move on. Frederick McCoy says, many people will walk in and out of their life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. Amen, honey. I thank you for the kind words of wisdom.
All right.
Hold on. Johnson H. Friends had a question. Does all breakups end very badly in terms of anger for you guys?
No.
Mm-mm.
All breakups don't end.
Some of it just ain't,
It's just it's not worth.
We just
it's
not
here.
Worth
to entertain it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like all breakups don't end badly. Mm-mm. And it's just at the end of the day, it's about, I'm just moving on, bro. Like, it didn't work between us. I don't. You
gonna find someone for you, but I'm not it.
Yeah, and it's just no, it's not even that. It's just, I don't want to tag. Like, why am I tagging you along in my future life? You didn't work out in my past life, so moving forward without you, I don't have to have that person with me moving forward. I feel like there are so many people, so many billions of people on this earth. Like, if you're an ex, you're an ex. You have to continue your life. It has nothing to do with having a bad breakup or anything like that.
I know some people who need to take this philosophy.
I just personally feel moving forward in my life, I don't want any attachments to myself with anybody from my past, because when I have a clean slate with my next future man, I don't even want the exes tagging along to me in strings attached to me and like them dudes is gone.
And how you even moving on with them?
He don't even have to worry about an ex. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think about my future. So my future is, I want a clean slate. No ex, it has no access to me, period. You know what I mean? Like, and that's it.
And when I mean period, y'all. Period. Okay.
And it has nothing to do with having a bad ending.
Nope. It's just that's just how she is.
That was the past.
Yeah. It's over.
That chapter is gone. That chapter is closed. We are moving on. So because you didn't want to, we both did not agree to move on to the next chapter in life. You're not part of my next chapter. You can't be part of me writing pages in my next chapter. You are old. Your pages is gone. Has nothing to do with just back. I just feel like the past is always a past, and I won't want no ex of mine to keep me along. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he will, whoever, it would never happen, but he should be able to cut me off too. Like, exes are exes to me. And I know some people feel different. Some people like to be friends with their exes. For me, in my house, in the way how I do my life, I just rather not move on with my life having to have you. I don't have to have you. Or not, God. Like, who are you? Who are you? You're an ex.
I can't.
And you're in the back. You're in the past. You got to stay there and let me move forward and you move forward. So it has nothing to do with a bad breakup. It's just, me personally, I just don't feel like you should carry on somebody of that type of situation into your future. Because now we talking about what's some
soul ties.
Soul ties. And baby, when I get into that new thing, that husband, like, my husband ain't no soul ties, baby. Because if I can't let you go, could be a soul tie.
Hold on. So see, okay.
So I clip and move.
See, 620 on IG says, so you're saying if you're writing a book, you always ripping out pages of the book.
I ain't say rip out. I said I move on. I turn the page and I keep it going. Everybody in my life.
You basically read that chapter and the chapter is over.
So that chapter is done and over. And now we got a new title for the next chapter in the next few pages. You know what I mean? Like, every chapter has a new even title. So why would my new title include these people from this last title and these last little few pages? You was part of those little pages. That's it. The page, I got a whole book for my life. Like, you're back there and I'm moving forward. It's blank pages you are rid of. You know what I'm saying? You're
talk to you to snappy response.
There's no more writing for you. There's no more editing. Like, that's it. Now I get to move forward, and you do too. It ain't just me. Both of us get to move forward.
Okay, so do you think that there's ever a reason for when relationships end for you to remain friends?
No.
At any reason.
Listen, for me, my adult life, don't talk to me in my 20s. I can't say nothing about 20. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't have time. Why? Can I be cordial? Yes. If I see you out and about, you may not even get that. You may not even get that. It all depends on where I'm at in my life. And especially if you have somebody, I don't have to say nothing. Now, if you want to inform a person that, whatever, I guess, people like to have resumes out here, I guess. But Child, people like to have resumes out here.
Okay. I can't.
So
I can't.
you can tell whoever, but for me, I don't have to speak to anybody, but I will be cordial, and I have no problem coexisting in a space that I see an ex. Like, it's not like I'm.
So there's never a time where an ex was better as a friend.
Nah.
You may not, the friendship, the relationship may have not worked because y'all just not compatible. Y'all found out y'all aren't compatible, but you all were very good friends.
Nah.
Okay.
Never been a.
Okay.
Nah.
So the relationship messed that up, erased the friendship part.
No, because you have to understand, because if I like you, I can't be friends with you.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if I have kissed you and I like you, like I really, really like you, I can't be friends because now I'm crossing lines and boundaries. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're becoming what, like, I guess today's term would be like a situationship. Even wouldn't, y'all know how my life is. It ain't no situationships, but that's something I could think of. Like, it will always be crossed because I'm always, you know what I mean?
You're always there. Like,
yeah, I because I've had feelings for you before, I just rather not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just rather
you rather not confuse it. Okay. I got you. Chaz, what you talking about? If you do her wrong, any form of relationship is done. Yes, very true.
No matter if it's just regular friends
very
or
true.
dating.
Yes, very true. Throat. She plays
because
no
I
games.
just feel like, look, we grown. There's no be doing, like, if you can't communicate what the issue, like, we grown. Like, I'm not finna sit here and guess what's wrong with you. I'm not gonna sit here and guess what has happened. No, tell me and I'm gonna tell you. You know what I mean? Like, period. So if there's an issue, man, let me know. And then I'll be holding stuff for 50 years and then tell me 50 years later, tell me how you feel. Because now I'm gonna think about all the times you ain't tell me. And now I feel that's some type of, that's not loyal to me.
Okay. All right. Well, I think, guys, we definitely have
How long you guys are
hit the
staying
hour.
on IG Live?
We're definitely past the hour.
We lost some minutes earlier because
because YouTube and all the other
and
platforms,
and Facebook and Twitter and everything. We just had a big issue.
Yeah.
So we could give y'all 5 more minutes of our time tonight. So if y'all have something y'all want to tell us, tonight has been amazing. You know, y'all get to learn some stuff. So I had that was your last question?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I was just asking questions after that. Go ahead.
That was somebody else's question.
That was somebody else's question.
Okay.
And I was just asking questions after that.
Okay. So we did good tonight.
We didn't even get to the rest of the questions, but that last one was a good one. Because no, seriously, because I'm actually kind of like going through like an issue where, like, just like what you just said, where when but this was not really on, this ain't on the relationship stuff. This is on friendship stuff where, you know, people just, I don't understand why people don't say what they mean and how they really feel, so that you're not over here guessing and trying to figure out and wonder. That bothers me. Like, just tell me what it is so I know.
Like, if I'm in something, I don't like to, especially when I'm getting to know somebody, like, I don't like to assume, hey, bro, you got to let me know how you feel. And when I'm in a friendship or an associateship-ism, you got to let me know, because if you don't tell me, I would never know.
Straight up.
I'm going to always think everything is going great unless you tell me. So if things ain't going great and you acting like things are going great, but they really not going great, I'm going to feel like you how they say, you capping now. Or whatever. Cap. Whatever, how that go. I don't know if I'm using it right, but now I'm gonna feel like you capping on me, which means you're not being real to me, which means if you're not being real to me, I don't want it.
What's the purpose? Yeah.
I don't want it. For what? We're too old. We're too old. We are not 12 years old. We're not in middle school, we're not in elementary school, not even in high school, not even in college. Like, we are grown adults paying real bills. Today's the first. Like, bills are due. So I don't have time to put extra stress in my life because you don't like to communicate. Like,
we got a question. Okay, we did say it last, so we got 3 more minutes left. Johnson H. Friend says, can you please, when you said a man needs to know he is a man, can you please explain what you mean by that? A man needs to know he's a man.
Man, a man got to know he a man without a woman. Just like a woman got to know she a woman without a man. Like, I know I am a woman. And I am single. I know I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I bring to the table as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I know that no matter what type of man I have, I'm going to be the woman of the house. Can't no man make me feel less than a woman. Can't no man, whatever. Like, I am the woman of the house. A man will have to know he is the man, regardless of that woman being there. Yes, I am there to show, to add, a little bit of sticks to the fire. That's what we do. We got a cheerleader y'all on. That's fine. But he got
just go past that. That's fine.
That's fine. That's just how we got to be your cheerleader. So that's cool. But he still got to know he the man, though. I can't tell you how to be a man. Only you know how to be the man.
But you know what in your mind what a man is to you.
No woman should make you feel less than a man, though.
Oh, never.
And speaking up, okay, I'm happy you said that because this was my last topic for tonight.
Okay.
Speaking of, it says if a woman doesn't appear feminine to you, it's because your masculine energy is weaker than hers and she doesn't feel safe. And that's a true and false. It says there is an equal amount of balance and chaos as there is in order.
Okay.
There is an equal amount of balance and chaos as there is in order.
Okay.
If a woman doesn't appear feminine to you, it's because your masculine energy is weaker than hers and she doesn't feel safe. So if a woman has to step up all the time and take control and charge and all of this stuff and stepping over your toes, as it may seem to be, it may be because she does not feel safe and she has to do everything on herself first for herself to feel safe. So that comes off very masculine.
I would agree with that.
And you're married, you can attest to this, right?
I would most certainly agree with that.
So it's not about who's the source, bro. Like, this is just life. Like, you got to know first, you got to know you are a man, no matter what woman come in your life to be able to help you. And listen, all of us women who are kind of like alphas, we are not there to compete with you. We are really there to be a team player.
Don't read Trill Talk. don't read Trill Talk.
Trill Talk is a mess. Y'all disregard Trill Talk. EDK Jr. said, well, I learned something new.
Look, I mean, okay, guys, remember, this is always, every woman doesn't want the same thing. Every woman thinks what a man has a very different view of what a man is. Most women don't have the exact same view. There may be some core things that are the same, but for the most part, what I think a man is for me doesn't necessarily have to be what a man is to Angie. So this is not a general, all women think this way. This is when it comes down to the core things, a lot of women do feel that this way. When we start acting or taking on your roles, it's because we don't trust you to do it. Or because we don't think that you can do it.
Or you ain't really doing
it. Or you're not really doing them. And so we feel like we have to do them or they won't get done.
And then you allow us to do it for a while and then that hits you. You know what I mean? This is why men have to know their take control. You know what I mean? And yes, you allow, even if you have a woman who can get things done, you still got to know you still a man. And see, Johnson H. friends, me and you, we already know. Like I said on last live, because I remember your name now. I remember the picture. That you are more, you know what I mean? Like, for you saying not true, that's cool. You're okay to have an opinion. You know what I mean? Just like I'm okay to have an opinion. There's no right or wrong answer here. There's no you win, I lose, you lose, I win. That's not what we're doing here. You know what I mean? And I understand, yes, some women are bossy and some women are disrespectful, just the same as men. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The same as men.
True.
So you're going to always have those people in the bunches of human race. That's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, to go back to what men are, men know how to be men. And if it takes a woman to identify, and you get your identity from a woman cheering you on as a cheerleader all day and night, that makes me realize you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Like, I wouldn't even teach my son that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the type of man that I want and require in my life, he has to be man enough to know that when we teach our son, like, our son has to know that with or without a woman, you still a man. When that woman come along, she should be helped.
The right woman will bring out the best
right? She
qualities
should be
in you.
helped.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when I say help, I don't mean no help as slave. I mean, if she gonna be to help me, she there to help, which means she's a team player.
Yeah.
Which means she really bring attributes and really additions to help you out, bro. And if you feel like a woman who comes in to help, whether it be pushing you to do something or being there to help you, or really bringing something to the table, if you feel some type of threat, like, oh, she's too masculine because she's doing too much of helping, you have the issue, because we were created to help you in the way that we were created to help you, whoever that woman is. Mm-hmm. All women ain't here to help to clean and cook. Yes, we could do it, but that's not the help.
Yeah,
that God has intended for y'all to have. That's not where our help stops at. Help starts in all areas with y'all. Why would you not want somebody to help you out who can bring really things to the table for real, for real? You know what I mean? So I don't know. See, Johnson and Friends, you're the Kevin Samuels, and I don't even like to do this right now live. I don't like to be negative, but that type of energy, those type of men, I don't even get down with. So if you watch Kevin Samuels, he's not my type of guy anyway, because he doesn't even follow and look to God for his identity. And if you can't look to God and Jesus as for your identity instead of waiting for a woman to validate you, like, you're not even to me. And I'm gonna stop it right there, because I don't like to talk negative, and that right there is making me go to the left, and I'm gonna have to shut it down for myself. So I understand you have some concerns, or maybe you've been hurt by a certain type of woman, but all women are not the same. Just like I feel like all men are not the same, and you got to get over that and through that, and know that all women are not the same, bro. And you got to just sit still with yourself and know you are a man no matter what type of woman comes along. And if you don't know you a man, that's a problem for my type of woman. Well, for me. So we're gonna move on.
All right, Chaz says.
What Chaz said?
Before we get up out this thing, because we definitely said 5 minutes and that was like 8.
I know.
All men are not created equal. Some straight men aren't even as strong as a gay man. Sometimes some want to compete with a woman, and that ain't the man for any of my friends.
Amen, child. And we not competing. We're not competing. We're not competing in this thing. So, when it comes to being my house, baby, that man got to know he the man. No matter how much I come in there and be like, babe, I could do this and that, for us. And he be like, I know you could do that today. Go ahead and do that today. But just know, I can handle that. But I'm going to let you do it today, because that fuels you as my woman. You know what I mean? But other than that, he still got to know. He can't, I don't want him ever feeling like he ain't, like, what you mean you don't feel like you the man? Like, you a man. Like, real men know they the man. And I don't know how else to say that, baby. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You gotta know you are the man.
Okay, and
having a strong behind woman who can do it. You
and
know what I mean?
When we talk about men's roles, again, guys, everybody's gonna say what they feel that their role is. There is no general role of a man or general role of a woman. It's what you believe the role should be, and hopefully you get with somebody who agrees with you.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all it is. That's all it is. And I'll just make a comment on that before we clear it for the night. With the whole Kevin Samuels thing, again, we do not.
Ain't no angry. Like, you gotta relax.
We not
relax.
We not like, again, we don't care for Kevin Samuels on any day for anything. Now again, does he have certain points? Most people have certain points that they're okay. I can agree with you with.
Everybody passionate about whatever they passionate about.
We just don't agree with his delivery. We don't agree with his basis for why he makes certain statements. Mm-hmm. And his belief system behind them really is what we don't agree with. So there's really no reason for us to really talk about him, because we really don't have an opinion. We don't watch him or listen to him about really anything.
Yeah.
He just doesn't float our boat.
Not for us.
So
you feel me? Chaz is cool, because you know what? Chaz is cool. Ain't nobody get mad with you, sir. It's my fault, because me entertaining it right now. So me entertaining it is actually feeding a fire to it. Let me tell you something about how we work over here. It's never no mad. It's never no angry. It's never none of that. When I talk, I'm very passionate, boo. So when I talk, I talk. It doesn't mean I'm angry at you. And see, you're the type of man that when I talk to you and you feel some type of way, like, that's an issue. So If you don't like this live, you're free to never join us again. And that's cool. Or it's like, again, it's my fault because I'm sitting here reading it. Normally I would really ignore stuff like this. But because you're here and everybody get to see you, I'ma just represent for my certain type of woman and let you know that earlier I like to speak. So if you don't like what we're saying, that's cool. And you are free to have your opinion, but you gotta know you have to be okay with us having our opinion as well. So you come from my opinion, I don't have to come towards your opinion, but you're gonna respect my opinion as well, just like I'm respecting yours. But like I said, you are the Kevin Samuels type, and over here we just don't vibe with those types. It's not being angry, it's not being bitter, it's not being mad. I just gotta let you know. So if you're coming over here with that type of energy, this ain't the podcast for you. And that's okay. We can't entertain everybody and everybody can't be a part. But just let you know, when you come up in here, you got to respect us just like we're going to respect you. We respect every male that comes up in this place. So for you, you want to come back, cool. If you don't, cool. And it's all cool. It's all love. That's all I got is love. It ain't no. So, it.
All right, guys. And on that note,
We gonna go.
We out this thing.
So like we said, oh wait, let's tell them what our the 3rd year anniversary. Let me get the extra date.
Okay.
It is in 2 weeks on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So basically on the 15th would be like our celebration, I guess, in a way. Or it could be like the next Wednesday.
Okay.
So episode 16, 18.
18.
Yeah.
118. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Episode 118 would be officially
our 3rd
kind of. There we
year anniversary type of thing. So yeah. And that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, guys. So again, thank y'all. Those who stuck with us through all the technical stuff in the beginning,
because it's
the
been
echo
a crazy night.
and all of that kind of stuff.
Night.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everyone who comes on here and joins and comments and all that every week. Again, whether you come in here for a second or not, peek your head in for a minute or stay the whole time. Yes. We appreciate it regardless. Whether we agree or disagree, we still appreciate you for coming on and leaving your opinion. No matter which way it go, everybody has their opinion. Exactly. We are here to give perspectives. Everybody's perspective is welcome. Just in a certain type of fashion. It's just the way you do it. It's the way you say it. And it's the way you just get things done. So we appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even you, Mr. Johnson. Like everybody, we appreciate everybody who come in and give their 2 cents because you don't have to. So exactly.
With that being said, this is podcast episode 116.
116. There you go.
I was about to say 118. And then, like I said, in 2 weeks, y'all, we are celebrating our 3rd year, and it's just so bomb, Shay. Like I cannot believe we have set. You on keep this
saying it, and it's hard for me to like really think.
I know because it really don't feel real.
It doesn't.
It really doesn't feel real. It really doesn't feel real.
We've
so
been doing this that long. It doesn't feel like that.
I know.
But
I know.
Okay. So again, we love y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for agreeing with us or not agreeing with us. It doesn't really matter. We just appreciate y'all being here.
It doesn't.
And until next week, y'all, same time. Make sure y'all look out for our review for Monogamy.
Oh yeah,
season 3 premiere.
YouTube.
Yeah, for you. Oh, that's on our YouTube channel. That'll be sometime this week. Yeah, it'll go up, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. We love y'all. I'm Shayla.
And we mean it.
And that's Miss Miami. And we out this thing.
And we out. So, good night, good morning, good evening, our podcast family who's actually listening. And lastly, for those who want to listen to the audio, every Thursday it goes up. Yes. If you cannot join us on a live, every Thursday it's up on every podcast platform. Mm-hmm. All of them,
honey.
Anything you could think of where you could find a podcast, we are there except for Barstools.
Except for Barstools. Yes. Yeah. And also make sure that y'all don't forget all that. It's definitely all that. And y'all need to make sure y'all go and pick up my dog. Download my dog. So y'all don't play. Okay. Y'all go download my dog stuff. I want to see her stuff in the stories all over the place. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all go and download.
And if you don't put them in the stories, that's cool. Just listen and bang to it. Share it out.
That's all that matters.
Just listen. And just
really praising him over here.
Exactly. If you pray to him, you will enjoy it. So thank y'all so much for everything. And until next week. We at this thing, baby.
Bye, guys.
You feel me?
Mwah. Go fam you this weekend.
Oh yeah, go fam you. Jackson State ain't got nothing on us, baby.
Or the band.
Ooh, and the band.
And the band.
They gonna lose